Good morning, everybody. Let's fire this C30-7 up. Today we're going to be switching ITT Grinnell and Miller distribution. And at the end, I'll talk a little bit about how the new locomotive ran, and I'll also show you a little bit of scenery I've been working on. It's Thursday night. I'm back in Georgetown. Got back about 5 o'clock this evening. Rainy drive going down and rainy drive coming back. Alright, so we're going to pull the train up and run around it. So we will be blocking Douglas Avenue a little bit. Oh, got a little breeze, kicked up the wind chimes. Probably gonna have to move away from them. So the cars for ITT Grinnell are on the end of the train. So we'll just switch that first. If you remember, they want us to play the locomotive bell when we go past the fence. Even though the locomotive is like 6 cars behind it. So after we couple on to the off-spot car, which is going to go into spot 2, the conductor is going to go in and get them to open the door so we can go pull the other 2 cars that are inside the building. So we'll shove forward and we'll place the two pickups on the main line out of the way. And because the off spot is going into spot 2, the 3 box cars are in the correct order. So just going to have to shove them into place. I'm even running slower than normal on the shove into the building. So we've uncoupled, got the 2 cars in the building. The off spot is outside the building. Of course, all of them have their brakes locked down. So now we're going to pull out, close the gate. Always leave my hand in there closing the gate, because otherwise you wouldn't even notice I did it. And the last bit of switching we have to do is to spot that Milwaukee Road car at the loading dock. There's no car to pick up there. You may notice the Placers billboard. My great uncle had a paint store, paint and wallpaper, on Paint Street. And his motto was, Placers, the paint store on Paint Street. Brother-in-law made the billboard for me and put it into place there. So another little bit of local flair. All right, as soon as we pull out, that'll be the end of this switching. I'm going to talk a little bit about how the locomotive ran, and like I said, a little bit about some of the scenery stuff I'm doing. Let's talk about how it did on its maiden voyage. In my opinion, very well. It did stall a couple times, but you have to remember that I haven't run my layout in quite a while, and last time I ran through Chillicothe during switching was 2 to 3 months ago, and I was actually gone for a while, so I think it did very well. If you remember when I got the GP40 a couple years ago, I wouldn't run at all. I couldn't. That's when I was trying the no aux. I was trying to do anything to help it. It just stalled and stalled and stalled. This did not do that. It ran very well. Sounds great. I love it. Really well detailed. Let me put this light here to sort of show you the trucks in there. So very pleased with it. When I was pulling the cars out of ITT Grinnell, there was 9 cars. Didn't stutter at all. All those cars were weighted. They all have springs on one axle to reduce the bobbing. So it's a good puller. I'm not going to get into the technical part, what the top speed is and what it weighs and all that. But I'm very happy with it. So I'm going to continue switching with it, even though in 1980 this was a road engine. You would not have seen this switched in Chillicothe probably. They bought these in 1978, a batch of them, B30-7s. And so I'm out on 1980, so it's not going to get weathered very heavy, but it will, get weathered a little bit anyhow. So let me show you what I'm doing with some scenery here, and then we'll end the video. So you see, standard elevator is gone. I've ballasted all the track through here. A lot of times grain elevators, cars leak. You see stuff growing in there, so that's what I've done. You see a lot of greenery in the summer. I also started building the low hill behind there. Again, it's not going to have tall trees at all. It's just going to be kind of scrubby. It's even going to go lower than this. It's got some real tiny trees on it. Just something to break up the yard. But I don't want to completely block the yard. Down here, I've added some it's like cinders and sort of ballast, and down in here, and again with the grass growing in it. Add some static grass around the side of the old roundhouse and where that box is. And on this side over here, again, you'll never see a lot of this stuff. Added some more static grass over in there. So that's what I've been working on scenery wise. Thought I'd take advantage of switching in Chillicothe. So I've got a couple of weeks to do this anyhow. Then I can clean all this up. When the B30-7 is done switching, then I have to come back and get the cars for wherever and Union Spring. But I take advantage of the time. So probably end this with some pictures of the animals. You can tell Jazzy's feeling a little bit better because she's starting to sort of play by herself. She loves squeaky toys, but right now we only have one. I don't know where it is at the moment. So still going to rehab, but she's slowly getting better. At 13, I don't know how much better she's going to get, but it's good to see her doing this. So everybody stay safe.